Frontline is an organization dedicated to protecting and promoting family and Christian values here in the state, because God's church should be bold and unafraid to tackle the issues that matter in our culture today. For so many years now, the church has been totally silent on cultural issues that matter, and it has had a dramatic effect in our culture. I mean, we have seen the way that things have started to decline. We've seen the decline of marriage and families. We've seen decreasing birth rates. We've seen, so many different negative effects because the church is not speaking directly into the culture.
We at Frontline Policy Council are here for such a time as this. This is the battle of our lifetime. And in just over 2 years, our organization has achieved a lot. We've seen winning policy, we've successfully launched new initiatives, we've shifted the trajectory of our state, we've grown our team, and we've expanded our vision, and you have been a big part of that. We are still going to have a role making sure that God's church is speaking with authority in places where decisions are made.
Riley Gaines, one of the only female athletes to ever tie a man in collegiate swimming. However, this is a huge achievement. It shouldn't have even happened in the first place. Will Thomas, someone who was ranked 462 in the male side of swimming the year prior to deciding that he wanted to be a woman and invade women's spaces, not only did he compete against the women, but he also changed in their locker rooms. When she tied Will, or Leah, or whatever you want to call him, at the NCAA championship in March of 2022, she was denied the trophy because the NCAA chose photo apps over celebrating true athletic achievement by Riley. Everything she's worked for as an athlete was given to a man. She was hurt, defeated, but most importantly, frustrated. And she finally put her foot down, like no one had done for her before, and said, no. She is an inspiration to many and has brought light to such a large issue that we face today. I could not be prouder to introduce someone who is named twins with me. Without further ado, Riley Gaines.
About 3 weeks before our national championships in March of 2022, they announced that Leah Thomas's participation with the women was a non-negotiable. There was nothing we could do about it. We couldn't even raise questions. The fate had been decided. He would be competing with the women. He became the first man to win a Division I NCAA women's swimming title. The second day was the 200 freestyle, which is the event that Thomas and I had raced in. We dove off the blocks. We raced all 8 laps of freestyle. We touched the wall. I look up at the scoreboard. We had tied, meaning we went the exact same time down to the 100th of a second. And you can't tell me that's not divine and that's not God. It's so much bigger than that. It's happening in prisons. It's happening in domestic violence shelters. Again, it's happening in sororities. There are so many places where we're seeing this war on women. But the premise of the argument is why I feel passionate about defending my stance. And it's that we're denying objective truth. We're denying biblical truth. We're denying biological reality. When they ask us to deny what a man is and what a woman is, it's as if they're asking us to deny that the sky is blue. It is entirely spiritual warfare. It's no longer right versus wrong or good versus bad. It really is moral versus evil. All of that to say it is evil. Okay, it's soulless. These people are desperately looking to put their identity into something. But as a Christian, I know the only place we will be satisfied and fulfilled is if we put our identity into Christ.
There is not a single evil in our world that has not been made worse because the American pulpit too often lisped instead of thundered.